Howdy everybody, David here, and this is another Dungeons & Dragons 5th Edition class breakdown tutorial. And this particular tutorial today deals with the Warlock archetype, the Great Old One. Now, the Warlock in Dungeons & Dragons 5th Edition is a very unique class. It's not your traditional type of caster like the Cleric, the Druid, or the Wizard. It has a unique flavor to it. You get a limited number of spell slots. All of your spells default cast by the same level as you can see here. As you gain levels, your spells will automatically cast at this level. So you'll get cantrips, but you also get some other great features such as Pact Boon that allows you to choose between a familiar, a weapon, or a tomb. You'll get your ability score improvements that'll let you adjust your stats, raise them up, or take an optional feat if your DM allows you to. You'll get Eldritch Invocations that actually can give you more perks to your Warlock, or actually give you more things that you can do with your cantrips to make them more powerful. You'll get Mystic Arcanums that will give you more spell slots that kind of add on to your limited spell casting ability. And then you'll get the Eldritch Master. Now, the one thing that I do want to say about the Warlock is you're not going to be starving for spells. Even though you have a limited spell slot capability, you're still going to have your cantrips. And that's where the Eldritch Invocations come in, and you can stack on top of those. So don't feel like you're going to be starving for magic. So you're always going to be able to cast. So at level 1, the Warlock gets to choose their archetype. That's different than most of the other classes in D&D 5e. Most other classes have to wait till level 2 or level 3, but you're going to get to choose your otherworldly patron at level 1, which is really nice. So the Great Old One, your patron, is a mysterious entity whose nature is utterly foreign to the fabric of reality. It might come from the far realm, the space beyond reality, or it could even be one of the elder gods known only in legends. Its motives are incomprehensible to mortals, and its knowledge so immense and ancient that even the greatest libraries pale in comparison to the vast secrets that it holds. The Great Old One might be unaware of your existence or entirely indifferent to you, but the secrets you have learned allow you to draw magic from it. So as you can see, the Great Old One is more of a nature-based type of flavor that you'll be able to add on top of the Warlock. And it's great because this happens at level 1. So you can see that you're going to get an expanded spell list, and this expanded spell list is nature-based. Now, I want to explain to you what the expanded spells actually do. Now, your traditional types of casters, like the Cleric, the Druid, or the Paladin, they get domain spells. Now, there's a big difference between domain spells and expanded spells. The domain spells for the traditional classes, they add on top of their spell pools those spells that they get for their domain. Now, your expanded spells for the Great Old One will expand onto the spells that you get to choose from. So these are not free spells for your spells known. You get to choose these, they're just kind of added on. So I just wanted to distinguish the two because some people have been asking the difference between domain spells and expanded spells. So there you go. So you're going to get to, at first level, on top of all of the Warlock spells that you're going to get to choose from, you're also going to get to choose Dissonant Whispers and Tosh's Hideous Laughter. At level 2, you'll get to choose from Detect Thoughts and Phantasmal Force. Level 3, Clairvoyance and Sending. Level 4, Dominate Beast and Everard's Black Tentacles. And then level 5, Dominate Person and Telekinesis. And like I said, these are just extra spells that you can choose from, and these expanded spell lists are different for every other archetype for the Warlock or otherworldly patron. So whenever you do choose the Great Old One, you are also going to get a skill, and this skill is at level 1, and it is Awakened Mind. Now, Awakened Mind is your alien knowledge gives you the ability to touch the minds of other creatures. You can communicate telepathically with any creature you can see within 30 feet of you. You do not need to share a language with a creature for it to understand your telepathic utterances, but the creature must be able to understand at least one language. So that's pretty straightforward. As long as the creature understands one language, and it's within 30 feet of you and you can see it, you can communicate telepathically to it. Really nice. It adds definitely some flavor for some RP, that is for sure. Now, the next thing that you're going to get is going to be Entropic Ward, and this will be level 6. So this is where you learn to magically ward yourself against attack and to turn an enemy's failed strike into good luck for yourself. So when a creature makes an attack roll against you, you can use your reaction, as long as you have one, to impose disadvantage on that attack roll from that creature attacking you. Now, if the attack misses you, your next attack roll against the creature that just attacked you will have advantage if you make that attack before the end of your next turn. So that's straightforward. You have a reaction left. You impose disadvantage on that creature attacking you. Now, the key is it has to miss you. If it misses you, then Entropic Ward won't matter. But if the creature misses you, you can then spin your ward back on that creature, give you some pretty good luck, and give you advantage on that creature that you're attacking, but you have to do this before the end of your next turn. Really nice. I like that. So whenever you use Entropic Ward, you cannot use it again until you finish a short or long rest. So at least they don't kill you with a long rest. You'll be able to use it at least with an hour rest. So that's really nice. Entropic Ward. Now next you're going to get Thought Shield, and this will be at level 10. And this is where your thoughts cannot be read by telepathy or any other means unless you allow it to. You also have resistance to psychic damage, and whenever a creature deals psychic damage to you, this is the best part. That creature takes the same amount of damage that you do. Really nice. So, if you take 20 psychic damage, you just give it right back to the creature. It doesn't cost you a reaction. It doesn't cost you a bonus action. It doesn't cost you anything. It's just automatically thrown back at the creature. Now, psychic damage is basically mental attacks, like psionics. They just don't call it psionics. But it's really nice. I like Thought Shield. And don't forget, it also gives you resistance to psychic damage also. And if you don't know what resistance is, basically resistance in D&D 5e is you take half damage. Pretty straightforward. I really like it. Now, that's Thought Shield. And your final class feature that you're going to get will be at level 14, and this is Create Thrall. Now, this is where you gain the ability to infect a humanoid's mind with the alien magic of your patron. You can use your action to touch an incapacitated humanoid. That creature is then charmed by you until a remove curse spell is cast on it. The charm condition is removed from it, or if you use Create Thrall again. Holy cow, that is really strong. So, all you have to do is you have to have an incapacitated humanoid in front of you. It has to be a humanoid. It cannot be a monster. It can't be a dragon. It has to be a humanoid. It doesn't have any kind of challenge rating limit on it either. So as long as it's an incapacitated humanoid, you touch that creature and then it is charmed. There's no saving throw involved or anything. This is really strong. Now, the only way that that creature is not going to be charmed by you anymore is three things. Remove spell, remove curse, the charm condition is removed, or you use Create Thrall again. So, you could literally keep a humanoid charmed forever. I mean, think about it. I mean, it has that possibility. So, when you are also using Create Thrall, there is another perk where you can communicate telepathically with the charmed humanoid creature that you have in your control, as long as the two of you are on the same plane of existence. Well, that's really cool. I like it. The Great Ancient Old One. That's it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please feel free to leave a comment down below. Also subscribe to the YouTube channel if you enjoyed the class breakdown tutorial. If you would like to take and use and play one of these The Great Old One Warlocks, please visit my website at tabletopping.net. I have over 840 D&D 5e characters, every class, every level, every archetype, 840. They're all on nice 3-page PDF formats. You just download them to your PC, to your tablet, to your phone. You can print them out, take them to your game, and there you go. Hope you guys enjoyed it again. Thank you for watching.